Hey, good morning out there. Bruce Kittle here with another Mindful Monday. Hope everybody's doing good. Had a great weekend, and I'm recording this just after the overtime victory by the Niners over the Rams, and so sitting in LA, and so a great win for the Niners, and now they're heading off, reloading, and I guess being in Dallas on Sunday. So we'll see how that one goes. So anyway, hope all of you had a great weekend. I'm going to just hit the chime a couple times, and we'll do a little bit of breath. And then just a quick thought for the day. So if you can center, get quiet, and or have a space where you can close your eyes or whatever you're comfortable with. And again, not if you're driving or doing anything that would cause danger. So let's do this. Take a second, just relax your body, maybe a little inventory. If you got a minute, just take a couple deep breaths in and out. Fill those lungs up and exhale them all the way out. Full, deep breath. Hold it, and then slowly let it out. Maybe on this next one, as you're inhaling and exhaling, just do a little inventory of the body. See if there's any parts really holding on or super tight that you might put a little breath into and try to relax. See if they will let go just a little bit. Relaxing the shoulders, head, your face, back, chest. Just settle in, just let things go for just a sec. One more. Breathing in all you need for the week. Exhaling out everything that no longer serves you. Anything you don't need to carry. Okay. I talked last week a little bit on New Year's resolutions, intentions, and just trying to make sure that we were grace-filled with that. I've just been really thinking about that piece. And so the one, I'm working on a curriculum right now. I'm working with athletes on the 4 levels of planning and some of that stuff. But the last piece I was really working on was being present in the moment. And I think that's one thing all of us struggle with, and that's what this Mindful Monday moment is about. So anyway, but what I was really thinking about is as we is being deliberate and intentional in our work. And so we'll continue to talk about having a vision, finding out our deeper why, setting up goals, action plan, kind of our process and how we want to get there, action steps, that kind of thing. But being present in the moment, and this applies to our workouts, so if you're an endurance athlete or just whatever you do from a workout perspective, but I think it also works really well with life, at least it has for me. So I'm trying to think of a clever acronym. I don't have one, but so the thought of it is, about being deliberate and intentional in the moment. And so as you approach, let's just say it's a workout, whether it's running, swimming, biking, whatever it is, really good to take just a few minutes before you enter into that workout. And so a couple of the concepts that we try to work on is, one is focus. And so what is it that I'm going to focus on in this moment during this workout, and whatever it is. And it might be a meeting at work. It could be when you shut the car off and you walk in the house with your family, how you want to show up in that moment. And again, it all trickles back to who is it that we really want to be, and having done some work about that so we're clear about what our values are and how we want to show up. But anyway, so if you have that work done, so the focus part is, here's what I'm working on in this moment. And so if I'm swimming, it could be my arm stroke, my breath work, my kicking. I don't know, I'm not very technical with swimming. But anyway, you get the idea, that kind of stuff. So in the other areas, so with the focus, so who I want to be, how I want to show up in this moment, and then I'm going to focus on those things. So I take a second and I try to enter into that space. So focus. Next one is energy. This is particularly true for athletes. And energy really for us is just like, how you're showing up. You got a little bit of juice with you, are you dragging, are you kind of moping around, all that kind of stuff. And so energy, I think, is super important, and that's one thing that you can control. Again, we're always looking at the things in life that we can control. So that one is energy. So focus, energy. This next one is attitude. So what is your attitude going in? Okay, and so how is it that I want to show up in this moment for that? And attitude, again, is, kind of a warrior attitude. Am I, enlightened? Am I being kind? Am I, whatever that is? But I think just kind of adds to it, being really clear about what my attitude is and what is it that I'm bringing to this particular moment in my life, this either workout or whatever. Let's see, attitude, energy, attitude. And then I guess the last one is effort, particularly in a workout. So being really clear about your intensity level, how hard you're going. And of course, everything we're doing, we're trying to use good technique and all those kind of things. But the effort level, I think, is really important as well. So those are kind of the things: focus, energy, attitude, effort. And the last one is reflection. And so really encourage, as you're getting done with a situation like that, to pause for a moment if you can, and particularly like a workout athlete in that moment, and to pause and reflect on, this is what I said I was going to work on. So if I'm a football player, I'm working on my first 2 steps, or my hand placement, or my aiming point, or pass set, whatever it is. And then add energy, attitude, and effort. And then when I'm done, just think back, here's what I said I was going to work on. How did I do doing that? Did I work on my first 2 steps? Was I conscious of that during the entire practice, or my swim stroke, or my kick, or whatever that is? And then how do I do with energy and attitude and effort, and just kind of double checking yourself, so you're keeping it real, at least with yourself. So we're always trying to do that. So that's kind of the reflection piece. So anyway, so those are just little steps. Thinking, again, do the homework about who you want to be, how you want to show up, and we're going to keep working on those things as we keep moving through the year. But just encouraging in this moment to, again, as far as trying to be deliberate and intentional, working on your focus, energy, attitude, effort, and then review. So we're always checking in. All right, I hope you have a super great week. Paying attention to how you want to show up. And again, remember, showing up like that in all these little moments, it doesn't seem like much, but it really is, because it's those little moments that eventually turn into big moments. And those small steps all take us in the direction of our vision and ultimately our destiny. All right, take care and have a super great week.